Other than trading, there was one thing that I am absolutely skilled at. It is the art of not giving a fuck about what people think about me. I'm gonna break that down. Buckle up. This is gonna be a good one. I hope. To no fault of anyone, sometimes. But as a child, you're often programmed to be what someone else wants you to be. And I know that in my own personal life, between the ages of, let's say, 5 and maybe 4, like 4 to 7, that's typically when you're your real authentic self. And even as a toddler, you have your outburst, right? And now we hold them in as adults, which I think is pretty detrimental to the health. And you play, you have fun, you have no cares. And I know as an adult, it's hard to say, oh, I have no cares, but you got to get to that point. But it's hard work to get to that point. And there's this big stigma, especially around, let's face it, children. They want to be accepted. And it's something that goes on into adulthood. One of the moments that my mentality changed is when I realized I don't need to care what people think about me. And when you hit that point, it's going to piss people off because now you're no longer a slave to what they want you to do, what they want you to be. And they're not going to like you. I make my own decisions. I've never been one to peer pressure. I don't fall for it because if it's not what I want to do, I'm not doing it. So, if you ever find yourself in this situation, you're starting to think for yourself and people don't like you, step number one, cut them off. You don't need them. They were only there simply because you were doing what they wanted you to do. And it sucks. I get it. But for the betterment of you, and you are the thing that should be the most important to you, cut them off. Let them be. And in times they'll see that they made a mistake, but cut them off. Step number two, and I think this is really, really important, is wish them fucking well. I don't hate on anybody. I do. I hate on smart money concept traders. I hate on them all day long. But I was in a situation recently to where someone did me, my family wrong, and we've done so much for that person, helped them grow their business. And a lot of it, don't get me wrong, is on the entrepreneur themselves to grow their business. But we did a lot for this person. And things came to a point to where, okay, I'm not a pawn in your little bullshit game. I removed us from that situation. And people will try to get you to say negative things and hate on them, but you know me, I wish them well. I don't wish them any failure. I don't have any ill will because you showed me how you feel about me and my family. So at that point, I wish you well. I wish you health. I hope you hit your goals, but you can't hit those goals by stepping on people that help you. Karma's a bitch. It will come back around and bite you in the ass. But wish them well. And I don't mean this on this old lovey-dovey new age bullshit that they're pushing down your throats. I mean, don't hate on their success. If they achieve success, I wish them well. High five, you did it. But I don't got nothing to do with you. That's what I mean by I wish them well. I'm not one of these, oh, turn the other cheek dudes. Nah, that's not my style. But what I mean is when you don't play the game of caring about what they want you to do and what you think, and you remove yourself because you have to remove yourself from the situation. Say nothing bad about the people behind their back. In front of their face, say it, but not behind their back. But wish them well because that's how you don't harbor bad feelings about them in your energy. And think about why it got to that point. Should it have been cut off sooner? I know in my situation, it should have been cut off way sooner than what we actually cut it off. But things happen, right? There's an emotional connection. You've seen someone grow for so long, and then shit hits the fan. It is what it is at that point. But I analyzed where it went wrong. It went wrong because I should have ended the relationship years ago, 2 years to be exact, because the writing was on the wall. But I had faith. My wife had faith. Kids had faith. But it proved the initial feeling to be right, in that we should have let go way sooner than we did. And here's the kicker. Look at who they talk to about you. And why are they so comfortable talking about you to said person or people? Because chances are those people who you thought may have been cool, they don't care about you. Maybe not even to the level that you care about them. But if they want to have that circle, that kumbaya circle, I call it, and talk shit about you, let them be. Let them be. Wish them all well. But I like to say, fuck them all. I'm gonna wish you well and I'm gonna move on. But if they're comfortable talking about you to someone or a group of people, that whole group ain't cool. That's just not for you. And I know we hold on to things because there's time involved and in some instances money invested, but does that really matter at the end of the day if you don't have happiness? I think not. And harbor no hate. It just will be what it be. And if you hate that person, chances are they're going to go on and have some kind of success with or without you. And you look dumb for hating, even though they did you wrong. It's ass backwards. I get it. But the more of the shit that you harbor, the harder the heart gets for you. And that brings me to my last point. This is what I do. Once I'm done, my door and my heart is closed to you. It's that simple. I will not open myself back up for any BS under any circumstances. And you have to get to that point too. And they're going to say shit to make you look like the bad guy. It just will be what it will be. I'll be the bad guy. But you have to know it's fuck you, right? It just is what it is. I also have no trouble sticking up for myself. I have no trouble speaking my mind to anybody. Fun fact, I don't care what my parents think about me. I don't care what anyone in my family thinks about me. I follow my path. I'm going down my own road. And if you don't like it, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass. With that being said, I love my parents dearly. But at the same time, if you feel a way about something that I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it in my best interest, I can't care. I can't care. But if you close your door in your heart to what people think and care about you, there's a freedom. And it's a freedom that takes the weight off your shoulders. It's a freedom that lets you move forward in the highest way possible. I can't tell you how good it feels to not care what any human being thinks about me. I will speak my mind. I will speak it freely, and I will try to not be disrespectful. But if sometimes it gets there, but if you don't close your door, close your heart, your mental space is open and it fucks nobody over but you. And that's the trauma that you have to deal with. You protect you. This is why I don't care what anyone thinks about me. Because at the end of the day, I answer to me and I have to answer to my creator. Because if I don't do what I'm setting out to do, I have wasted my potential. By me posting on social media, I know it ruffled some feathers, trying to help people by exposing the things that I learned about trading to the trading community. It ruffled some feathers. Students of mine were like, they didn't like it. But at the same time, I don't care because you found me, I taught you. Now I need to change other people's lives as well. Keep in mind, the moment you start thinking for yourself and being yourself, it's going to trigger people, but it's none of your business. You don't care what they think about you. If they love you, love them back. If they hate you, wish them no ill will. I ain't gonna say love them back because that's just that new age bullshit that I don't fall for. So I hope this is helping and I hope this is helpful because it fucks with the mental health of people, caring what other people think about them, caring what people are going to say about you. When you don't live in their head, you have no business knowing what they think about you. You have no business caring what they think about you. That is their business, not yours. You stay in your lane, build the life that you want to build, carve the path that you want to carve, and get to your end result. On that, I'm going to say, like this video, share it out. Maybe it helps somebody. If you need help with trading, you can visit the website. It's andrescharts.com. I think the link's somewhere in the profile. Follow me on Instagram at Andres Charts, TikTok at Andres Charts, Twitch now at Andres Charts. I got to set all that shit up because, yeah. Okay, I'll chat with you guys in a couple days. Actually, the next upload is scheduled for Christmas. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but cheers.